It's early in this morning and it's cold.
Video Nazi decided to force it on me, so how are you all this morning? Welcome back to HighwaymanTrucking, my way on the highway. Picking up here in Cedar City, Utah. We got about, well, supposed to be 20 minutes, but now about 40 minutes until they open. Broker told me get here early because there's a line. Well, so
It's
far
dark
I'm
out.
only one here, but whatever. So
We'd rather be the first one though, because we get here and then there's like 15 trucks ahead of you and it's all day and we want to get out on the road.
yeah, it's just a nothing paying load going to Albuquerque. So,
But it's a load because we've sat and waited the last couple days trying to get a load out of, where were we? Mesquite, Nevada, then drove back up to Cedar City. No bueno.
there's a few areas that I just dislike, and Salt Lake City's one of them. And it's beautiful country. It's just the people. Everybody drives like they drive around like they're oblivious to the world. And,
Hey, look at that pretty mountain.
Yeah, it drives me nuts.
Hey, look at that.
So anyhow, we deadheaded about 350 miles because we were tired of the cold. I didn't want to sit in the cold all weekend with nothing to do. So we went deadheaded 350 miles to sit in the warmth and have nothing to do.
We had internet.
And I knew the freight wasn't that great because, you know, we're about 90 miles from Vegas, 90 miles up here to Cedar City. But I had seen a lot of loads in the past come out of this Cedar City area and some out of Vegas, so I figured, we'll be all right. It was just horrible. Dead. Couldn't find nothing to save my life for 4 days.
And the only thing there was to eat was either Wendy's, Taco Time, which was really
good Mexican food.
Yeah.
First 2 days. The last 2 days.
We did a video on the Eagle Landing in Mesquite, Nevada. If you want to see the review on that station, awesome, but really nothing healthy.
Yeah,
Salad from Wendy's.
So anyhow, last night, well, yesterday evening, we deadheaded up here to Cedar City. It was 90 miles. And spent the night. We're picking this up. We got about 560 miles to go.
What's this?
Today. It's some kind of rolled roofing material. Stupid load. It's dirt cheap. It's a tarp load. Everything I hate and despise, but it is what it is.
It gets us somewhere else
Yeah.
and hopefully has more traffic for free.
Well, and the beauty is I already know Albuquerque doesn't. So I'm a realist. She tries to be positive. I know.
I'm a positive person.
I know when it's
think
just going to
positive.
suck. But anyhow.
So we'll get the camera turned around and show you the facility when we're able to drive on it. We're outside the gate, sitting, waiting. We pulled up to the guard shack, and James got reprimanded because he shouldn't have pulled up to the guard shack. He should have stopped at the stop sign behind us and parked there. There's nothing that sits there and tells you that's what you got to do. So we pulled up to the guard shack. He's like, you're supposed to be back at the stop sign. So we had to back up a little bit. And now it's a sit and wait game. So we'll get the camera turned around and show you some of our load.
30 more minutes.
Well, we got our load completely tarped, and now we're going to head on down to Albuquerque. Husband went and got all the paperwork, and we're going to go ahead and get down the road. the mountains, heading towards Green River and Moab, Utah. And I'm going to show you some footage while we're talking here. Crazy. We had beautiful scenery, sun's out, and then generally, like this whole trip, you go to the top of the mountain, the summit, get snow. This time it was reversed. It was like we dropped in and there was nothing but clouds. Luckily we didn't have any snow, but it was kind of cool, different. Kind of reminds me of
we dropped right into a storm.
yeah, like a storm. It was crazy. And now we've got some clouds around us, but fingers crossed we're not going to hit any weather. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into Green River. We're going to take a shower and get something to eat, and then we'll keep moving on to Moab. Hopefully we have daytime where I can film Moab so you can see it.
So I just drove through Moab, Utah. I've been through here several times, but I've never been through when it was covered in snow. So it was real pretty. Kind of lose some of the view I had hoped to show her, but it's just a neat little town. I've always said I'm going to bring the Jeep up here. Just
A
haven't
lot
done it.
of hotels and restaurants for sure.
The only problem for me about bringing my Jeep, it's like a 10-hour drive in my Jeep up here. So that's 2 days worth of driving, and then I'd like to spend like 3 or 4 days here. So I don't know. Someday I'm gonna do it. But anyhow, it's a cool little town. Lots of little bars, restaurants, hotels.
The footage that we've got split screen, everything's pretty much like slow and not anything going on. I haven't been here, but he says in the middle of summertime, this place is booming.
Yeah, spring, summer, fall, it's just packed anytime. You know.
So what is there to do? The Jeep, and then there's bike riding.
Mountain biking. There's just a ton of different stuff. I guess there's even rafting trips on the Colorado River.
Yeah, we saw some huge old pontoon boats with what, easy 50, 70 seats? I don't even
Yeah, they
know.
were huge. They were probably
But you could do
75
the
feet long.
Colorado and sit like, it reminded me of an airboat in Florida kind of, but it was a
Yeah.
pontoon
So anyhow, she
boat.
makes
Things
the
to
video.
do. Yeah. Oh, and something else we found out, that just right outside of Moab, what are they mining?
Uranium.
Who knew? Didn't know Moab was uranium field, so.
Yeah, it's a U.S. Department of Energy project.
So anyways, well, we hope you enjoyed the video, and going to get on down another couple hours and stay the night, get cleaned up, and then we'll move on into tomorrow where we'll do our unloading in Albuquerque. So when we get there, we'll show you what we're doing. Look, so we are here at a roofing supply place, and we are going to go ahead and get our straps off, our tarps off, and make the delivery. So I'll give you a little look at what we've got here on the truck. And what is kind of sad is these shippers that ship this stuff, they put things like these boxes on top, and then they tell you to use your angle boards, but it doesn't make a difference how much, because we still have to strap these down and we have to have them tight. So in case the truck flipped, all of our load still stays on the trailer. Doesn't make a difference if we flip the truck or not. They go put these boxes on top, and then they complain because the boxes get crushed, but it has nothing to do with us because we have to make our load secure. So just to give you some of the ideas of the things we have to do, we have to, once we get here, we have to unstrap and sit there and roll these straps up, which get to be heavy. Then we have to fold the tarps up, and then the guy can come on a load. And now the fun part, folding tarps.
So, you know, we're in a hustle here. It's 1:30. I'm 1.2 miles away from my pickup, and the broker had told me you got to get there. You should try to get there by 2 o'clock. They close at 3. And so I called the place just to say, hey, you know, I'm trying to get empty. I'm a mile away. The guy's like, we don't close till 4. So always call ahead, because now it's easy peasy. You know, there's no stress. But it sure could have been, you know, the rate these guys are going. But
And what are you picking up now?
we're picking up a scissor lift, one of those telehandler scissor lifts, going up to Denver. So it'll be 4 chains and a strap across the thing. And I think it's about 39,000 pounds. A little lighter than this load at least, but it'll be quick. They'll load it for me. We'll chain it, and then it's all about taking a shower. And we can make it to Denver today, I guess, if we wanted to, but we'll probably drive up to Raton or maybe even Pueblo. Then have an hour or 2 drive tomorrow. We'll get into the TA in Denver and have a reset, and that way we get our 34 in again. So not as bad as it always seems to be, and I typically make it out to be worse than it is, and it annoys my wife.
So we'll get back to you as soon as we get unloaded, and I'll show some footage of them unloading also.